How are you doing? Happy New Year and welcome to 2019. And in this short episode, we are going to talk about minimalism, why it is important, and why we should just incorporate minimalism into everything or everywhere we go or everything we do. So I hope you pick a pen and paper and write the most important points that maybe you can get in this video, and I hope this video will help you maybe to become more minimalistic if you aren't, and if you are just minimalistic, maybe something new you will learn in this video may help you once more. Okay, the simplest definition of minimalism is a scenario whereby you can use less to achieve more. You can have less resources but you're achieving more output. You can have less time but the quantity or the amount of stuff you produce or the amount of throughput you produce is much higher and much better. And another thing about minimalism is that it gets you to be organized, as in when you plan your time so that you slot each second, each minute, each moment to achieve what you want to do, you can have an organization which is much better. And also in terms of setups or workspaces, when you organize your setup such that this area has maybe books, this area is just free, and this area has maybe your machine or your laptop or your device, it can get you to be more organized and more better. Oh, and another thing, you have to agree with me that when you have two sides, that the first side has a pile of just disorganized clothes and the other side with neatly arranged pile of clothes, the first side which has disorganized clothes will take up more space and it will be all juggled up, but the side which has neatly arranged clothes will preserve space. Why? Because it's more organized. And while minimalism can span up to maybe lifestyle, a minimalistic lifestyle, minimalistic setup, minimalistic maybe setup tour, desk tour, all of them have one thing in common: organization and simplicity and clarity. So with those few points on minimalism and an approach to minimalism, what are your thoughts on a minimalistic lifestyle, minimalistic setup? Let me get to know in the comment section down below, and I'll also get points on any other thing about minimalism that I have left out, and I'll be happy to receive your help. Well, before I wrap up this video, I had asked some of you if they had questions regarding minimalism, and these are the questions which you threw. Stoyan wanted to know the minimalistic clothing style for men and how we look better sticking to simple and classic style rather than over accessorizing and crazy outfits. My advice: a simple shirt or a simple dressing will do. You don't have to cram your body or cover yourself with too much clothing that will make you uncomfortable. So for the gents or for the men, go for a simple shirt or t-shirt when it's like a summer atmosphere, and shorts, there is khaki, jeans, all of them will fit and they work well with the minimalistic approach. What are the things that you keep in your bag that mean the most to you? Now, my everyday carry for the minimalistic approach is I have to carry my sweater. I don't know how the weather may fare on later in the day, so my bag contains a sweater, 2 notebooks, a pen, also like 3 pens. I also have the charger for my device together with that USB cable. All of them that are incorporated into my everyday carry. Shakira asks, first of all, hi Shakira. She asks, why did you decide to live the minimalistic lifestyle as opposed to a normal lifestyle? First of all, a normal lifestyle is not bad, but the idea of using or having less stuff, less time to achieve more got me into thinking of how I can incorporate a minimalistic lifestyle so that I could be more organized. I could stick to one thing till the end. It's like focusing on one thing from the beginning to till the end without getting distracted by anything else. And yeah, that's how I got into the minimalistic lifestyle. Now straight up, This question from Kimberly. She wants to know if I travel, and if I do I travel minimally? Well, Kimberly, the answer to that question is yes, though I do short trips from one place to another, like the hiking setups or so, and they are just minimal short trips to and from one place to another. And another question from you still, Kimberly, if I travel, what do I have in my bag for those short trips? The first thing I should always carry, or I always carry in my bag, is a sweater or a jacket, because I don't know how the weather fares on during the later hours of the day. So I got to have a sweater or a heavy material to cover myself. Then another thing, 2 notebooks, one for jotting down the ideas or interesting things that may happen whenever I travel, or any ideas that may spring up whenever I see something during that journey. So another thing, I have pens or writing materials. Then I also have a charger and the USB cable for my devices, because who knows, your phone can die on the way, of course. So whatever I carry in my bag, there is the sweater or a heavy material, there is the notebooks, 2, one for jotting down ideas whenever they spring up, and writing pens, and lastly the charger for my devices. And another question from Mariana. You want to know my plans of reducing waste and if I try to go minimal on the usage of plastic. The answer to the first question is yes. Whenever I buy something or whenever I use something, I record it somewhere, or I try to find the characteristic of that waste. Is it plastic? Is it a candy wrapper or something like that? So after I finish using it, I categorize it so that I know where to dispose it properly, thus reducing waste. And now the second question, whether I'm planning to go minimal on the usage of plastic or to avoid plastic. No, but I'm trying to go minimal on the usage of plastic, which means that I don't really need to go out there each time buying a bottle of water. I just carry one bottle and refill it anywhere there is a water point, rather than just on a random trip I buy this bottle of water, then I dispose it. Another trip I buy another bottle of water, which of course is not really cost effective. But whenever I use one water bottle in all the trips that I go, I save. It's very much cost effective, since the only thing that needs to be refilled is water, of course, which is free whenever I get free water. Then Roman asks, well, actually this is like a suggestion on about minimalism, if I wish to cover either lifestyle, setup, or design. I had thought of covering lifestyle, but upon further research I figured out that it spans out to the rest, so that you can't have a minimalistic lifestyle without having a minimalistic design, minimalistic setup, or minimalistic desktop tour. So I think a minimalistic lifestyle spans out to the rest. There's the desk tour, there's the clothing also, and yeah, it's like the lifestyle of minimalism is. Concerning this question from kids, I don't think that there is something that's called minimalistic or minimal video length, but I'll answer it in my own perspective. Depending on the videos I post, I try to as much as fit between 2 minutes to 10 minutes for all the videos I post, and if there's a minor detail that has been left out, I try not to go further away from 10 minutes. Like on the extreme, I have to have 12 minutes maximum for all the videos I post, and 2 minutes the minimum length of the videos I post. So in a nutshell, all the videos I post, I try to fit them in the gap of 2 to 10 minutes, all of them. Last question from Victoria, as I almost wrap up this video. She wants to know if there are any downsides to minimalism. Of course there are. For some people, they are very comfortable having or being able to multitask, like more than two tasks, more than one task at the same time, which of course is not minimalism, because minimalism deals with focusing on one task or one object till the end on the basis of focus, which means that then should everybody be a minimalist? Yeah. For watching this one, and don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share to others so that they can also learn about minimalism, and see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.